right, ladies and gents. Yes, I'm a little late. I said I was going to be back about 7:30 Central Time. Unfortunately, that ran a little bit over. It is what it is, but I'm here now. All right, so earlier we picked up 2 of our DH4s out of the harbor, threw the nameplates back on the side of the Ran Organa over there and reclaimed the Ran Organa. Did us a nice little quick shunting job real quick. Got us a nice little $30,000 from that. Went and replaced the proximity reader since I had lost my previous one due to a game issue. Now I've got my proximity reader and my sensor. Well, I've had the sensor. The sensor was in my inventory, but the reader disappeared with when the DH4 despawned a couple episodes ago. They were supposed to go back to your shed. I don't know why mine didn't, but it didn't. And of course, I can't, go ask for help in a Discord DV channel because I use mods. So, could be a mod issue somewhere. It is what it is. It was only like $12,000 to buy another reader. I'm not tripping about it. It is what it is. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes. Pull down a cigarette real quick. There's no smoking inside. Need to run check on my laundry, guys, see if it needs to go in the dryer. Hang on just a second, guys. Nope, not yet. All right. Sorry about being late, guys. Said I was going to be back at 7:30, but, real life happens. Sorry, I'm only, what, 30, 45 minutes late? It wasn't too bad. Put down the cigarette real quick. Let a couple more people try to get on the stream. We'll kick in the intro and we'll get started. We were left off on the last episode. There was 4 jobs we could hook up and run over to the steel mill. So we'll pick those up, and then when we get to the steel mill, we'll see what's over there. See what's worth taking. Get some money together. Do a repair on the DH4, Demonstrator DH4 we got the parts, got them installed. Now we just got to do a repair on it. Paint job on that, and the Demonstrator DE2 that we got over there. Excuse me. I've already got some paint. I think I got a couple cans of sand and a couple cans of the, I believe it was a DVRT paint. I know I got a can of the Demonstrator paint. So we'll do the Demonstrator on the outside and the DVRT on the inside. That way we can get those all white interiors. All right. Close up the garage. That way nobody gets any sticky fingers. And all right, let's bust out the intro, guys. Oh, seriously, you're gonna do it to me? I mean, you were just working, bro. Why do you do that? All right, display capture it is then, I guess. So my game capture has been giving me issues. Don't know why. But guess it is what it is, huh? Alrighty. We were looking at these four right here. There's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14,000 with the jump chain, so about 15,000. First one we're gonna go to is Delta 6 Omega. Yeah, we're already in line. All right, let's go on up in here, climb the ladders. If that's a thing now. Woohoo for all future devs. All right, we're already. Oh, you're going into the wrong one. All right, we gotta pull forward. switch you over. Alright, to the right. That was Delta 6. So then let's flip her around. Oops. So to the left. No, to the right. And then to the left on that one. I want to go into Delta 6. Alright, reverse. Thinking for half a second there. I didn't stop far enough in front of the signal sign, but I guess I did. Because he was still kind of going straight. And I was like, did I clear it? Plenty fast enough. Oh, them cute boxes right there is what we're looking for. Get us some light over here so you guys can see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You can go. I tried taking my screenshot. Okay, so because of YouTube encoding, I don't like to film the game during the nighttime because on YouTube it is dark. Dark, especially if you're on mobile. It's even darker. So I prefer not to use the nighttime when playing. So I set my daytime ahead in the day so I could take the stream's thumbnail, and I forgot to set the time back so we can get a early start in the morning here. Like we're actually doing something. There we go. There's the clunk. There's the air brakes. Now sloppy sensors. Brake is off. All good. Brake is off. All good. Brake is off. That needs to be tightened up. Brake is off. Air hose is connected. That is tightened up. Air lines are turned on. Brake is off. Alright, that's good. Brake is off. Airlines are on. It's all good. Brake is off. Brake is off. Airlines are on. Brake is off. And make sure. Oh, let me, while I'm here. Alright, go ahead and put that there. Did it retain my settings? It sure did. 30 and channel 1. Cool. It is so wonderful that they fixed that. Got the sun coming up. I didn't even look at the weather. I don't know if we're getting any rain today or not. Now, that is job 1. Job 2, empty cars. B3I. We got 2 of them over there. Alright, so we'll pop over and we'll grab that real quick. So let's put them. We'll put both of those in B3I at the steel mill. Alright, now we'll go into 8 and 8. Cool. I like it when a plan works out. So, drop the last 2 off in the main yard. As those go to Bravo 8 storage. And then these first 2, that's going to be right here behind us, is going to go into the side yard. Into Bravo 3 Indigo. Cap us a nice little 15K from that, plus time bonus maybe. I do believe I can get those dropped off with the time bonus, since they're not going to a bunch of different tracks. Yeah, you're going fast enough. You know, if I'm ever at a train yard and I see the engineer jump out on top of the roof, I'm leaving that train yard. Just saying. Load or no load. I'm gonna call my dispatch. Be like, dispatch, I no longer want this load. That should be good enough for distance. And we need to swap that. And that was going to Delta 3. Yep, to the left. And then let's go to the left and then to the right, right into Delta 3. All right. Back them up again. Got our sensor, channel 1. All right. could do. Roll. Nope. Don't change direction. Going backwards. Keep going ass backward. I'm from America. That's how we do things here. Ass backward. Wait a minute. Really? That's 5? That sure seems awful. Kotanuki, what's up, buddy? How often do you have to go pee in this ultra realistic playthrough? Well, it depends on how long I'm streaming for. I'm on one of my little infamous 8-hour streams. Probably once or twice. Depends on how much I drink, you know. And is there any beers involved? Man, I quit drinking, buddy. Not gonna lie about it. There has been a couple of beers involved on some of the live streams, but I've been absent for the past month because I've been working real hard on trying to get my CDL back. So I've had my face in the books, and been trying to study, you know, get my CDL back. So got my CDL back, man. July 17th, I went and took my road test and passed the pre-trip inspection, passed the basic maneuvers, and passed my road test. So I got my CDL back. So no more alcohol for me, sir. I mean, you can drive and, you know, drive trucks and all that. Now, obviously you can't drink and drive, but on your time off, you know, your time off is your time. So, I mean, I could have a beer, but it's just best, I feel anyway, that just don't even mess with it. You know, if you don't mess with it, there's no problems. And there we are. I mean, if you go out, you know, you get home on a weekend or whatever, you got to take your 34-hour restart. You drink your case of beer the night you get home. That's fine, because by the time you go back out in 34 hours, it's out of your system. But I mean, there are some drivers that I guess they feel that the law doesn't apply to them, or they're just stupid enough to not realize, or I don't know, but you can't have any alcohol in your system up to 4 hours prior of driving. Now, that's not a beer 4 hours prior to driving. That's like, it's got to be out of your system. 100. So if I could drink a beer Monday morning and go pick up a load you know, I'm off duty. I drink a beer in the morning, whatever, and I go get in my truck. I go on duty. I start driving, and you know, I go pick up a load. Hour later, I'm being pulled over into a DOT weigh station. He wants to pull me around the back and make me come in and do a urine test right there. I'm screwed. You will lose your CDL for a year and have to take substance abuse classes and have to pay ungodly amount of money to get your CDL reinstated and all kinds of different crap. It's hell now, man. Casper, what's up, buddy? How you doing, sir? Yeah, it's definitely no bueno, man. Definitely not worth it, bro. The money you can make driving a truck versus throwing it away for just a beer. No. You know, I mean, I made that mistake once already, bro. I was last time I was driving, I was going through a pretty rough time. And I'm not trying to make no excuses or nothing. I was stupid. I got pulled over for operating while intoxicated. And at that point in time, it didn't go against me because they didn't have the clearinghouse and all that they have now. But, you know, I pled guilty and it got lowered down to endangering a person, myself, you know. So, I didn't lose my CDL over it. I didn't have to, all I had to do was pay the fines and do my year of probation and that was it. But, I made that mistake once, and it's not going to be a mistake that I repeat. It's absolutely asinine, stupid, retarded to drive an 80,000-pound explosive missile down the freeway under the influence. Excuse me. I mean, who knows what could have happened? Could have taken out myself, could have taken out a family of 5 in a minivan on a vacation somewhere. You know, it's just not it's just not worth it. You early in this run, still leasing them locals? Yeah, still. I mean, this is still the same playthrough. It's just been a month since I've been able to do anything, man. Like I said, I've been studying for that CDL stuff. Had to go take the written test, and that's like 5 different tests, man, and there's like 50 questions on each test, and so I was having to study back through those. You know, I had to do a crash course, so it's been 9 years since the last time I drove, so wanted to make sure that I was good, you know. So I got the written test, so I got the permit on, and I had to wait for a buddy of mine. He owns 3 trucks. It's been like a pretty much a lifelong friend. I've known him for like almost 20 years now. But he owns 3 trucks, so I had to wait for an opportunity where he got one of his trucks and trailers in the area to where I could go down and do my road test. And so I've been studying my ass off for the last month, you know, and I just haven't had the time to do the streaming. I've got a lot of stuff, not only at mine and my wife's house, but also at my father-in-law's house that I've got to get done before I go leave out on the road. Because when I'm over the road, I mean, I'm gone, bro. I'm out. I drive 10 hours a day and sleep 10 hours a night. So that gives me roughly about 4 hours to get done what I need to do every day. And, you know, I take about an hour and a half, 2 hours in the morning and a couple hours in the evening, you know, to eat and do my laundry and play the games or whatever. So when I get back out on the road, excuse me, I had mentioned this at the start of last stream, but you guys weren't here. So what I've had to do is I've had to start up a second YouTube channel, Texville Trucking. So that's going to be the channel that handles all of my trucking vlogs. So while I'm out there on the road, I've got to get a couple, you know, I've got to get out there on the road first because I've got to get some money together. Well, put underneath me, I've got bills to pay at home, but I've got to buy some. Did I put my proximity back? Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't. What track am I going to? T2S. It's going to take me a couple months, but I will end up getting some GoPro cameras. I'm gonna get a dash cam. I'm gonna get one for a dash cam. I'm gonna get one for on my head mounted GoPro, and then I'm gonna get another one that I can mount onto a tripod, or maybe just the two. I end up planning on getting like 3 or 4 of them and mounting them around the truck. That way you guys got some external views, not just the over the hood view, not just my head view, but also some external trucking views. Probably going to be doing flatbed. The guy that I'm looking at right now and we're talking, he does flatbed work, so you're going to see me tarping and chaining and all that stuff. So, you know, I'll make it interesting for you guys. And of course, I'm going to show the idiot four-wheelers that like to hog the road from the 18-wheelers. So you'll see plenty of bonehead four-wheelers and bonehead truckers, because there are some dumbass truckers out there too. So due to YouTube's algorithm and the way it pushes your content out, if I do videos and the trucking all on the same channel, whichever one is more popular, it's going to be the one that it pushes out. So say if I do the trucking vlogs on the game channel, on this channel here, then it will only push out whatever trucking videos that I put up. It won't push out the gaming videos that I put up. Now I'm still going to do my gaming. I'll try to do a live stream when I can, but it's probably going to start turning into videos, because I'll probably play through the week and then do like a 30-minute, 45-minute videos through the week, and then edit them on the weekend and get them put up, you know, or on my time off. And then I've also got to do editing on the trucking videos. So, you know, I mean, driving for 10 hours, I'm not going to put up a 10-hour driving video, you know. So I'm going to have to go through and edit all that out. So the weekends I'll probably spend, or at least, okay, so you get a 70-hour work week to do what you got to do between loading, unloading, and driving and all that. So when you do a restart to get your 70 hours back for the next week, you have to be off duty for 34 hours straight. So during that 34-hour off break, not only will I be spending time at home with my wife and my grandbabies, I will also be editing all the videos that I can. Now, I've got a guy that also does video editing. So of course, you know, I'm going to employ him in helping me edit videos, pay him to help me edit videos and all that. So definitely expect more content, especially now that I've got my CDL back. The last couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, I've been doing stuff around mine and my wife's house and my father-in-law's house, trying to get ready. You son of a bitch. Okay, we're gonna teleport back. I didn't do this. We ran really, really fast. So, Yeah, definitely going to spend some time with my grandbabies. Now, the company that I'm looking at to go drive for, they also allow riders. So Mrs. Texan Bread will be coming with me. Probably won't be full time in the beginning because, you know, I mean, she's got stuff that she's got to get ready in order and all that. So, but she'll be coming on some trips with me. That far enough. Yeah, we're good. All right, lock him up. So she'll be doing some recording, and then I'll teach her how to do some of the editing. So that way, while I'm driving down the road, she could be doing some editing also, while sitting over in a passenger seat, being a passenger princess. But I mean, of course, I mean that's. The trucking stuff is, or the trucking vlogs anyway, is at least a couple months away. Like I said, I got to get the money together to get some GoPros and all that, all while at the same time paying bills at home. So, and then I'm not trying to get no El Cheapo piece of crap that only does like 640 by 480. You know, not trying to get that. I'm trying to get one of the more decent $300, $400, $500 cameras that does ultra 4K and all that crap. That way you guys got a nice clear picture. Looks nice. I've got to get a mobile internet. So right now I'm looking at T-Mobile because they for $129, I think is the unit price, and then I'm not sure the monthly bill, but it's got unlimited data, which is what I'm going to need since I'm going to be uploading videos a lot. And I mean, some of these videos get up to be over a gig, you know. So if I upload 5 gigs worth of videos, I'm done for the month. So, okay, yeah, you should not be hooked up. Should be a different job. That's 34. That's 92, yeah, different job. All right, so you should be off. And I'll try to do some live streams, like when I come into major cities and all that. I'll do. I'm pretty sure out in the boonies, I'm not going to have that great of internet access. Probably not live stream worthy, but you know, it's that whole "can you hear me now" thing. So, you know, whenever I get into major cities or around, you know, decent sized cities or whatever, I'll throw on a live stream. That way you guys can watch actual footage of driving down the road while I'm going. It definitely road trips, man. I mean, I miss driving. I'm not gonna lie at all. I miss driving, and I miss the money. It's good money. I mean, if you keep that driver's side door shut and out of the casinos and out of the truck stops every couple hours, man, you can make $100 grand a year. You know, and that's company driver. That's not even owner operator can do 150 plus a year. I mean, it's damn good money. Yeah, I got my price sensor. All right, this other one is Delta 5. I don't know why I thought it was somewhere else. Should have went ahead and grabbed it while I was there and then popped over here and grabbed this one. Should have, could have, would have, but we didn't. So we got to redo it. It's all right. Excuse me. I've still got quite a bit of stuff I need to get prepped up and everything. So I mean, it's probably going to be at least a couple weeks, few weeks before I'm able to even go to that guy and say, all right, hey, I'm ready. But I mean, I've already talked to him and he's cool. Told him I had stuff that I had to get cleared up first before I could leave and go out on the road. And he's like, no problem, just call me when you're ready and I got a truck for you. So I got some more stuff at mine and my wife's house, and here at my father-in-law's house. I got to finish. You know, I got a bunch of honeydew stuff I need to finish up and get done before I go out on the road. When I go out on the road, I'm only going to be home a weekend out of the month, maybe 2 if I'm lucky. So, and I know when I get home, I'm damn sure not going to want to come home and go out and mow the yard. Especially when I've got 4 grown children that can go and do it for me. All right, let's go back to Delta. And this time we need Delta. Go left. Delta 5. You know what I didn't do? Didn't put my proximity sensor on the end of it down here. Damn it. We're gonna pretend that I did. That way I can hurry up and get her done. Gotta walk the fur holes. Man, I know that. Alright. Not supposed to be using teleport, but I forgot to put the proximity sensor on a second ago because I was just chatting away. So we're gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Alright. See? Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Move along. You know what? I hadn't been honking my horn like a dummy. Wait for this proximity sensor to go off. I thought I was just further back than what I was.
Bravo 8 Sierra, Bravo 8 Sierra, Bravo 3 Indigo, Bravo 3 Alright. Well, you start beeping at me any moment now. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Alright, going in the right hole. You were going in the right hole. That car come with us? No, it does not. So I've got to move him out the way first. Oh, there we go. There's the beeping. Almost there. There we go. So what's your Derail Valley dating profile look like? Yeah, I like long walks along the trains. Who needs a beach? I got a train. Containers are a must. I thought that was kind of funny. Long walks along the side of a train. Country song, take this job and shove it. Take your beach and shove it. I got a train. All right. Gotta move this guy out the way. Yeah, I could just use the radio and remove it and just pretend that we had somebody else come over and shunt it out the way, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of the ultra realistic hardcore, huh? Gotta do it the hard way. Whoever thought of this challenge? Jeez. No locomotive remote. Whoever thought of that one? I don't know, man. That locomotive remote just makes it way easy. But it sure enough is a hell of a time saver, especially when you're walking down a contest this long. Get out of my way. Big Red's moving through. Alright, we're gonna go a little cheaty. Because it's just this one stupid car. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, I don't have super cheaty turned on. There. I don't remember keyboard commands here. Oh, stupid me, my phone is about to die. Oh my god, I'm too fat for this. Oh. Had to bend down underneath my table. Plug my charger cable in. Alright, you are plenty well enough out the way. Can I? I cannot. I have got to walk all the way down there and do it. Serves me right for putting all these special challenges on myself, huh? That's what you get, Texan bread. That's all right. It's what people like to see, man. Because they done watch the easy game. They done watch the super easy realistic mode. They want to see somebody struggle. Come on. Now I gotta come back over here and hook up to that guy. what's the timer? 45 minutes. Oh, 43, but should be able to make that run in plenty of time. Oh, I wonder. Oh, that's a storage yard. I'm not gonna be able to just run straight through it, so I'm gonna have to go past and then back up. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hey, dum-dum, you got a proximity sensor, remember? Do 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 do. There you go. Alright, that's about where we were at. Close enough. Doo-doo. It has taken me an hour to hook up these 4 concepts. Can you believe that? Jeez. And what's sad is I hadn't even been fucking around either. I've been just straight working it. Alright, back into 5 storage there. Reverse, lights, brake, fuel, horn. Get out of my way. Ran Organics coming through. Plenty fast enough. Start beeping here in a second. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Come on. There you go. Oops. Wrong lever. That's what she said. Wait a minute. If she has a lever, you need to get the out of there. wife is she is not a she. She is a he, she. He, she is a he. I don't know. I'm not bashing, man. I mean, to each their own, you know. They don't pay my bills. I don't pay their bills. They do with their life is their choice. All right. Sloppy shunters. Brake is off. Everything's good. Brake is off. Things good. Brake is now off. Tighten that screw. Turn on the airlines. Things good. Brake is off. Wait. Yeah. Those are not connected. 100 Redneck. What's up, homie? Howdy, sir. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. Just picked us up 4 jobs. Just got them all hooked together. All of them going to the steel mill. About 15K worth of work. Took me longer to hook it all up than it is going to take me to get there. Sounds about right. Oh, Kotanuki, you said water? No, sir. I'm a Pepsi drinker. I'm a Pepsi-holic, sir. I mean, water's good. Yeah, I mean, if I'm outside working and sweating my ass off, then, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna drink some water, but I'm a Pepsi-holic, sir. My brother-in-law's like that. He's a Coke guy. My wife is Dr. Pepper. All right, let's go get these on the way. I had to cut the soda, too much sugar. Yeah. I mean, I'm almost 50, man. I'm probably gonna have to start cutting it back here pretty soon myself. All right, steel mill bound we are. Apple juice. I'll drink some apple juice if it's fermented. Oh, wait. Oh, you've got to go to the right. Or left. To the right. And then to the right. Up, going to the right. And then let's go Steel mill. Coming in through B, right? Yeah. To the right, to the left, going through, and then we need to back up, and then we need to come to the right, all the way back into 8, right? Yeah. And then while we're there, A3 needs to go to the left, to the right, and to the left. All right in there. Don't want that beat us. Hell no, no, no. I'm done drinking, sir. I think it's harder the older you get. Yeah. That's what we were just talking about a little while ago, Redneck. Just being older, man, and I was younger and dumber back then. Now I'm just older. There's that pretty sunrise. It's crazy, you can actually see it move. Yeah. We got control, speed, cruise control, speed control. What the hell? Words fail me. Sorry. Man, I do not have that much weight. 221. 353. Spider-Man! What's up, homie? Thank you for stopping by, sir. Be out on the road soon myself, man. I got a few more weeks. I got to get some stuff cleared up, and then this guy I've been, oh shit, hello. This guy I've been talking to, told me to do what I need to do, man. He's got a truck waiting on me. Went home, got in Saturday, no loads. Man, you know that baffles me, Spider-Man. You know, they've cracked down on this whole EPL, English proficiency, or ELP, English language proficiency, where truck drivers, you got to now be able to read and speak English, or else they're going to put you out of service. So, I mean, they've tagged a lot of people, bro. I don't know the right number, but they've tagged a lot of people. So that opens a lot of loads. And then with ice and, you know, all that crap that's going on, I'm surprised that the market isn't flooded with loads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, bro. Texas is hammering the shit out of them. Because, I mean, you know, Texas is a red state. So they're all over it, bro. They're shutting dudes down left and right and down here in Texas. I know they got to be up there in Arkansas too, man. I mean, like I said, down south. So, I mean, you know, dude, that just opens up. I mean, say they hammer down 20,000 drivers, bro. That, and I mean, I'm not talking about just the Hispanics. I'm talking about the foreign drivers too. They gotta know English also because of what Trump's done. And I mean, it don't matter if we like it or don't like it. It is what it is. You know, it's done. It's a signed into law. So, man. No, back when I was driving dry van, dude, the only time dry van slowed down was the winter. And I mean, that was like shit, November, December, maybe. All the way up until what, February, March? Am I going the right way? Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, bro, if they've knocked out 20,000 ELPs, bro, that opens 20,000 loads. But you're not the only driver I've seen say that, man, I'm back at home, bro. They ain't got no loads. They ain't got shit to do. And it just don't make no sense, man. Remember, under union freight contracts and dog food. Yeah. Excuse me. No, this guy I'm talking to, man, he does flatbed. And he's telling me he's got more loads than he can handle. His problem is he just ain't got enough trucks and not enough drivers. Yeah, flatbed is always in demand. Yeah, and reefer. Well, man, I can't stand reefer, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand reefer. And most reefers are LTL, you know. And I hate making 15 different stops for 3 different pallets. For those who don't know, LTL, less than truckload, typically means it's not a full trailer and you've probably got 5 stops. Or if they do happen to manage to fill a trailer, you've got 8 stops. It's like 3 different people sharing this, or 3 different companies sharing the same trailer, because you've got 2 pallets, this guy's got 6 pallets, this other guy's got 3 pallets. I will not park beside one at night and listen to that loud ass thing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't mind parking next to reefers. That loud buzzing kind of helps me sleep. But it's also like, you know, a fan noise in the background, you know. I sleep at night with a fan blowing in my face, and not only is the air, you know, hitting me in the face, but I also got that zzz in the background, and I mean, I don't mind it. I just hate driving reefer, bro. I used to work out in the oil fields, wondering how many of the guys are still there. I mean, if they didn't speak English, there's a chance that ice probably knocked them out. Now, I mean, I'm not saying good or bad or one way or the other. We're not about politics here, but it you know, reality is what it is, and right now, unfortunately, that's the way things are. Keep telling my brother, man, he needs to go get his CDL, but he won't quit fucking smoking that weed long enough, man. I remember when the oil field stopped, and where I am, I had all the truckers from Texas came in. Yeah. This shit, I mean, Spider-Man, you know the truckers, bro. We're gonna go where work is at. It don't matter. Hi, honey. Mrs. Texan Bread has blessed us with her presence. Make sure you guys say hi to her. I couldn't stand reefer trucks on my end because some of them didn't always stop in order and would have to unload half the trailer for my freight. As someone who has had to drive reefer a few times, and I tried to stay away from them, I went by the order that the job order said. You know, if they didn't load it in that proper order, that wasn't my problem. Like when I was doing Home Depot for a little while, and I had to go between like 15 different frickin' Home Depot stores, they did the same thing. And it's like, man, I'm sorry, bro. That's out of my, I'm just a driver. Look, you can see here, my route tells me to go here to store number 1, and then store number 2, and then store number 3. And God forbid, as a company driver, if you deviate from that route, man, they'll fire your ass. And then, like you're saying, you got to unload half the trailer just to get to the pallets that were for your store, and then they got to reload half that trailer back on, and the dispatcher's hollering to the driver, "Why are you late?" Because you didn't order to load this motherfucker in the right order, that's why. If you guys would have ordered it or loaded in the right order, we wouldn't be having this issue. Usually wind up having a holiday where our warehouse was full and I had to make room for a trailer in a packed warehouse. Yeah, I've seen that. Not with you or your words, but I mean, I've seen it when I've delivered some Walmart loads. There's only so much room on those loading docks at Walmart stores. Come on now, I know what you're saying, Spider-Man. Did reefer for 5 years. I do not miss those days. Amen. Yeah, I mean, I don't miss intermodal. Oh God, I hated intermodal, dude. I didn't mind intermodal. What I hated was the fucking chassis at the train yards. Trying to find a chassis for a container box at a train yard. Man. Find one, you hook up to it. Something. Every single chassis. Something was wrong, missing, broke, cracked. And then when you finally did find one that you could hook to, it's missing lights. Did hot shots and frac sand after I left the oil field. That's not bad. Made some good money doing hot shots, I bet, or at least some decent money. Chassis are the worst, bro. Yeah, they are. I always think the pop can is gonna come off and plow into me. Yeah. Man, I would pick up chassis. Okay, so on the four corners, there's levers that you can turn that will lock the box into place. Man, I would pick up chassis that would be completely missing that lock. And you know, most of the train yards, they had a repair station there on the train yard. And you go pulling around, man, you go pulling that damn repair station, there's fucking 50 trucks ahead of you. And you've got to sit there and you've got to wait. You got to wait through every single one of them. Missing lights, missing mud flaps, missing the locking mechanism for the damn containers. I would spend more time at a train yard looking for the fucking chassis than I did driving them to where they had to go. What lane you gonna be in? Let me know and I'll hook up out there, brother. Man, I'm gonna be OTR somewhere, bro. And I mean, you know how it is. Where the load takes me, I'm going. Hell yeah, it'd be an honor to run with you too, bro. We'll hook up, don't worry. I mean, I am damn sure I will be coming through Arkansas, for sure. And I mean, we'll keep up, bro. I got a new phone, Spider-Man, so I need you to send me a text or a call. That way I can get your number back on my new phone. I got the same number, I just got a new phone. So I don't have your phone number anymore. That's why I've been messaging you on fucking Facebook. Wild Fox. Dun dun dun. What's up, homie? I'm good, man. How are you? I'm doing great, sir. If you need me to send you my number again, Spider-Man, I'll shoot you a message on Facebook. Just let me know and I'll shoot you my number again if you need it. Alright, I just got your message. Wow, Fox, that is awesome, dude. Yeah, I think you might have replied back to me on Discord, but I've been here on a live stream, so I haven't been able to look at it yet, bro. Man, that is sweet, bro. That Google Drive that I gave you a link to, are you able to upload it back to that Google Drive? I think I gave permission to modify. Alright, let's start slowing down here, coming into the steel mill. Let's see. Oh, you know what? 8 is open. Can't beat that. I figured 8 storage was definitely going to have some freight up inside there, but nope. I think that's the first time I ever seen a storage lane empty.
on Derail Valley a little, been working when I get home, too tired to gym. I understand that, bro. I mean, that's how I've kind of been like the last few weeks, bro. Between having to get some stuff done at home, at mine and my wife's house, and over at my father-in-law's house. After, man, I had to bury my head. It's been 9 years since I drove, bro. And you know the pre-trip inspection at the DMV, you've got to nail that motherfucker 100%, or else you fail. And you know, now, you know, used to, okay, when I went and got my CDL the first time, I did my parallel park out on the road test. You know, we were driving through roads, and she made me pull over and do a parallel park right there during the road test. Well, you don't do that no more. You do basic maneuvers right there in the DMV parking lot, because if you don't pass the basic maneuvers, you don't go out onto the road. So I was having to go through YouTube videos, man, and learn a new modernized way of how they do these tests and shit now. And then I mean, like I said, it's been 9 years since I've driven a truck. So, I mean, I know how to do my air brake test, but, you know, you got to do everything in a certain order on that pre-trip inspection. And especially when you pop that hood and you're sitting here talking about your coolant and your oil and your power steering and your airline hoses and your steering linkage and the tie rod and the freaking pitman arm, you know, and all that shit. You gotta point at that and know what the name of it is, and know that it's got castle nuts and cotter pins, or, you know, it's not broken, not cracked, not leaking, you know. So I mean, dude, I had my head plowed into YouTube videos, man, sitting there going through 2025 pre-trip inspection. You can ask my wife there, bro. I was hitting the videos hard, and ended up passing it, of course, you know. I know you saw my post on Facebook. I'll try to export it and upload to Google. All right, let me know about Fox. We'll figure something out. I mean, I know it's over a gig, so I know you're not gonna be able to send it to me through Discord or anything like that. But let me know. We can use that Google Drive. I'll open it up if I have to let you do it. Yeah, the DOT is a bitch, but it's easy once. Yeah, I mean, it was just a crash course, you know, a refresher course, just to put it all back in the forefront of my mind, you know. I mean, like I said, it's been 9 years since the last time I got into a truck. So it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget. But I mean, shit, dude, I'm 46 years old. I don't think I'm gonna go climb on a bicycle and pop some wheelies and do some bunny hops, because I might wreck, you know. But I mean, I just put my head into it, man. Oh no, I don't need to go backward yet. Put my head into it, got it all in the forefront. I didn't want to distract from it, you know, because I mean, that pre-trip inspection at the DMV is major important. So not honking this morning when he clearly did. Yeah, dude, this bitch. All right, so the truck that I was in belonged to a friend of mine, right? So the first day I went down there, I had turned the truck off and I was going through my in-cab inspection and everything. And when I went to go start my air brake test, I had to restart the truck to build the air pressure up so I could turn the truck, you know, do my air brake test. And the fucking truck wouldn't restart. So I was like, son of a bitch. I did, Spider-Man, I did them. So where are my brakes on at?
Did I just ride all the way up here with the frickin' brake on? Because I hear it. So anyway, day 2, when I went back, my buddy, he fixed the, turns out like the starter backfed power back to the battery or something and fried one of the batteries. So he replaced the starter and he replaced the battery. And day 2, I got this lady, and I was in the middle of the air brake test, and I was applying pressure to the service brake. You know, you're not supposed to lose any more than 4 psi for a combination. And I ended up losing like fucking 6 psi. So there was a small air leak somewhere, bro. Well, we found it in one of the drive axle airbags, right? One of the airbags on the back of the drive axle. Not the rear drive, but the first drive. And oh, that's why. You're still hooked up. So we did everything. I finished the in-cab inspection, did the outside cab, did the trailer, you know, all that. Well, she was busy texting the ladies on the inside. Hang on, Spider-Man, before you go. She was busy texting. She told me to continue with the test. And so I started, you know, continuing my in-cab inspection. I honked my freaking air horn and my city horn, bro. I swear to God, on everything I love, my left nut, my grandbabies, everything. I did it. The bitch missed it because she was fucking texting the people on the inside about whether I could continue onto the basic maneuvers or not. So she docked me off for not fucking tooting the horn. And I'm like, no, ma'am. Yeah, no, I tooted the fucking horn. You were just too busy texting your people inside. No, you didn't. Yes, ma'am, I sure did. I mean, you can't miss it. It goes, Hurr! And then on my road test, the only thing that I got knocked out for was you don't cross over railroad tracks, but they tell you, okay, this such and such place is coming up, or spot, or whatever. Or she told me this gray pole, that was the second gray pole that was coming up. She goes, I want you to simulate a railroad crossing. What would you do? How would you handle it? And it's like, okay, well, if I was a hazmat load, I would come to a complete stop before the white line. I would crack my windows and listen for an air horn. And I would look both ways, left and right, looking for a train. And if I was not hazmat, then I would just crack my windows and listen for the air horn, look left and right, and slowly go over. Well, the part that I left out was not changing lanes or not shifting gears. So she knocked me out for leaving that part of it. Now, I mean, I got it, but she only docked me a few points for leaving those 2 points out of the railroad, of the simulation of a railroad crossing. Come on, hurry up, get on back there. I forgot to unhook it and started dragging it with me like a dummy. Why are you not green? Oh, because you're not past the frickin' point yet. Damn it. Well, so much for that time bonus, huh? All because I didn't frickin' unhook the damn car. That's all right. That bitch could dock me though. I mean, in the end, I passed the pre-trip inspection. I passed the basic maneuvers, and I passed my road test. I got my CDL back. So fuck what her missing a damn city horn and air horn test. I know I did them. Y'all know I did them. You and Patrick, you and Robert were there. Y'all know I did them. Oh, I still got plenty of time. I'm not supposed to be teleporting, but I'm trying to make up time for freaking not unhooking the damn chain. Alright, we're good this time. Now, both of these... How are both of those gonna go? There's no way that that's gonna fit. Oh, because that's not where it goes. It goes here. Okay. I was thinking it came in over here to this one, but no. Comes in over here to this lane 3. All right, there's plenty of room for that fit. All right, stop. 4. Let's go back this way. Let's go to B. Go to the left, right. All right, back it up. Give us some fuel. Turn my lights. Honk my horn. Excuse me. My lungs air to smoke ratio is uneven. Drop these off real quick and then we're gonna go have me a quick smoke. Excuse me. All right, good to go. Put the handbrake on. Airlines, through, book. This job is complete. Try turning it in. Alright, let's see. 72. 6, 13.2, 53, 18.5, 44. There's 22.9, so 23,000. It's not bad. All right, let's kill that. Burning up money. Kotanuki, if you're still here, man, yeah, I'm still using DVRT, but I do have the DE2 demonstrator and a DH4 demonstrator, both at the museum. Gotten parts and installed parts for both of them. I've repaired and serviced the DE2, but not the DH4 yet. And then I've got to sand and paint both of them. And then once I get them sand and painted and a name put on them, one of my random subscribers, I will be using those, and then we will be purchasing the Ran Organa at some point. Oh, this is what I'm looking for here. Nothing for shunting. 16 to the harbor. Plus 4, 20, 30,000 down to the. Used to have fees to pay off in a career manager. Fuck you and your. I mean, yes, sir. I'll pay them quickly. What the hell? What do you mean vehicle damage? Okay. Wheels, powertrain. Wait a minute, I didn't damage nothing. Alright, so I need to go service those before I can take any jobs. Alright. Cigarette time, guys. Smoke break. Throw up the be right back and throw up the. What was the command? I think that was it. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen any Wild Fox. I haven't seen anything from the bot. I don't think the bot's here. I haven't seen any notification. Now, I was having an issue with OBS earlier, so I had to reinstall OBS and of course the Streamlabs plugin. But of course, I don't think the bot has anything to do with the plugin or OBS. But yeah, I don't think the bot's online. I just noticed it, man, or else I would have checked before. I quit those nasty things. I'm glad you did too. No, I don't think I'm gonna quit anytime soon, man. Oh, it was off. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, it could be because I hadn't used it in a month. There we go. If I remember right, I think it was that command fart. No, maybe it's not. Yeah, there it is. Haha. Thank you, Wild Fox. Now look, Spider-Man, she's only agreeing with you because she doesn't smoke. It's the only reason why she agrees with you. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, I've smoked since I was in junior high. Of course, I mean, I spent 5 years locked up, bro, and that didn't stop me from smoking either. There you go. Look at you, Fox. I don't think I got that many. I've been playing games with mine. Yeah, see. I hate kissing my wife. Tastes like an ashtray. Oh, man. You don't hate kissing your wife. You just hate the fact that it tastes like an ashtray when you do kiss her. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. Because if I said that to my wife, oh man, y'all probably wouldn't hear from me no more. I'd be buried 6 foot under. I wouldn't even be buried. She'd just feed me to the pigs. But on another note, I do like the dentures. Hint, hint. Amen, dude. See, I had all my teeth. I broke my jaw back in 2015. So I had all my teeth taken out. My wife loves the fact that I don't have teeth anymore. And I mean, I'm not worried about dentures, bro. Most people, after I tell them I don't have any teeth, they're like, they couldn't tell. You know, I mean, looking at me, I don't have that no teeth mouth. You know, I don't have that. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about. When you're looking at somebody ain't got no teeth, their mouth is all shut, short, and then, you know, lips are all poking out and all that. You can tell that they ain't got no teeth. I don't have that problem. I've got a strong jaw structure. And then I still can pronounce my words very clearly. The only thing that you could even pick up on is whenever I'm using my P's, sometimes my lips will, you know, so you still can't even really tell then. Most people I've told I don't have teeth, they're like, yeah, they couldn't tell. But I mean, I'm not missing nothing, dude. I could still eat steak. I can still eat pork chop. I can still eat shrimp. I can still eat lobster. I can still eat chips, cookies. The only thing I can't eat is peanuts or like fried stuff. You know, I got to pick the hard, crunchy
stuff off of anything that's fried. But you know, I mean, other than that, I mean, I can eat just about anything you put in front of me. Your wife has went through 4 pairs getting the food. I can imagine, bro. I went down a few years ago, and I tried to get fitted for a pair, but the guy was like, "Oh no, we need to go in. We need to do surgery so they fit more comfortable and this and that and da da da." It's like, yeah, no, you're not, dude. But I mean, he like flat out refused to sell me dentures without having to fix my gums and everything. It's like, yeah, no, you're not, bro. Yes, honey, I know what he was saying. I was kind of saying the same thing, except for on the other side of the fence here. 10 grand for tops and bottoms. So fuck all that, bro. Man, a Dent down here in Houston, Feeder Pack was offering upper and lower veneers for $750. If I spend 10 grand for dentures, bro, I'm getting implants done. You know, I mean, if I'm gonna go something like that, I'm gonna go all out. I'm just gonna have implants put in. So you got the sockets, yeah. The implants. It's where they put like little studs up in your gums, and then the teeth clicks into them. Studs, sockets, yeah. They click in. Yeah, I remember I was up at the county hospital with a broken jaw. Man, I didn't have insurance at the time, so I was up at the county hospital and I had a broken jaw, and I was letting a landing gear down on one of the trailers, man. And you know, you could push that bar all the way in and get the high gear, and you can just sit there with your 2 fingers and just swirl it around in a circle really quick and get your landing gear to drop really quick. I leaned in a little too close, laid me flat on my ass, broke my jaw. So I went up to Loyola, up there in Loyola County Hospital up there in Chicago. The one that the frickin' Chicago ER is filmed. So I went up there to that. And the doc tells me, he goes, well, I'll have to go on the inside and cut the bottom of your lip and put these 2 plates on your jawbone. And he goes, to prevent infection and all that, I've got to take all your teeth out. And I said, do me a favor. Don't threaten me with a good time. I've hit myself on the lip before. It hurts like hell. Yeah, it does, dude. I mean, it knocked me good enough. It knocked me on my ass and broke my jaw. Broke my bottom jaw, like right on the right-hand side of my chin. So I've got 2 titanium plates that go across. Let's see here. All right, I'm back at the computer, but hang on, guys. I killed the BRB, so y'all know that I'm back here, but I'm over in Discord for just a moment, guys. Mr. Wild Fox over here was awesome, man. He's been helping me do an edit on a video. Mrs. Texan Bread got footage of me doing my basic maneuvers, and so I got most of the video laid out and everything, but there were some blurs that I had to put in there to cover up a couple logos and stuff like that. So and I couldn't figure out how to get it to do right. So I asked him if he could help me, and he was very kind to take over the job and help me get her done. You had to get stitches. Yeah, I mean, shit, after they took all my teeth out, I had stitches too. Haven't been on Discord for a long while. You're bad. Man, ain't no bad, bro. I've been seeing on there where you've been playing Derail Valley here and there. I tried giving Railroader another run, dude, and I don't know, man. I guess it's one of them games I just got to sit there and play and play and play. It just, for me, it just takes too long to get stuff done. Oh, let me hook my phone back up here. Battery's still kind of low on it. Oh, I've got to do service. All right, yeah, we got a little bit of money. Not a whole lot, but we got some. I can't do Railroader, got tired, still waiting for Heist and his team to release Centuries. Yeah, release him with Discovery Run 8 himself. Now there is a game with a steep learning curve. Now, I've watched some videos on Run 8, and yeah, you're right, it's a steep learning curve. I couldn't even get into the videos with it. I don't know, there's just something about Derail Valley. It's got this special little niche to it, man, and it's hit the market just at the right spot with that little niche that it has. Not only is it a beautiful game, even though it's Unity, it's still beautiful, and they're doing an awesome job with it. About the blur, I did the one on the truck, but the one on the trailer is not showing at all. I know that there's a few, I guess, frames, I would say, where you can see it. I mean, if you know what you're looking for, as far as the logo itself goes, you can tell. You're going to be like, oh, that's a trailer. And I mean, I don't want to say the name here on stream, so please don't type it in or anything like that. I'll tell you what, Wild Fox. Let me get back here in a service depot. I'll go through it, and if you can get it put on the Google Drive, I'll go through it. And if I can, you know, determine where I can see it at, or not even really just see it, but be like, okay, yeah, because I know trucking. I'm in trucking, so I know the logo. So if I can go through and I'll be like, okay, between this time and this time, you know, or this timestamp and this timestamp, you can. Oh, you can't. Okay. Give me just a second. Let me get back here inside this depot. Back here in the service depot. With Railroader and Derail Valley, for me, I just kept running out of things to do. Yeah, and I mean that's why I'm in this ultra realistic hardcore series now. I mean I've ran out of things to do too, but I don't have a lot of money to buy different games and stuff like that. So right now, Derail Valley and Factorio are like really the only games I have on here where streaming. And even my Factorio didn't take off very well. So, Derail Valley, once I started streaming that, it took off. So, that's why I mostly have Derail Valley stuff on here. I mean, once I get driving, once I get back to work and get driving, it'll be different. Because then I will be able to afford getting new games to stream. Excuse me. All right, wheels, powertrain. See how much, not much sand at all. I don't know how you're telling me $17,000 in frickin' repairs. So ready for Derail Valley race to be 100 and new American trains and maps. Excited? Yeah. Well, the new American trains and maps, that's going to be the DLC. That's not going to be B100. B100 is going to be, or Build 100, it's going to be the electrification, the mow equipment, the track repair equipment. I think they're going to add in more industries, more towns, and what do you mean I still got bees? Now you let me take frickin' jobs earlier, even with those. Well, there went all my money. We're supposed to get 2 new trains. One of them is electric. I don't know if both are, but I know one of them is electric. God, I forget now. Derail Valley feature.
Two new locomotives, a DH6 880 and a WE6 960. Two work trains, a PM1060, it's a speeder, and the DE1080 mow equipment, the track repair. Three new cars, bulkhead, center beam, and powder. New simulation elements, electric powertrain simulation, twin control stand support, knuckle couplers. Option to choose the coupling system in-game, train modding improvements, documentation, and Steam Workshop. The environment, new locations, so it's going to be 10 new industries, 2 new cities, 27 villages, and a bonus yard. A railway rework, so layout modifications, better map coverage, adaptations to accommodate new features and locations, future-proofing for AI trains, passenger transport, and customization milestones, double tracks, passing sidings, new sign placement improvement, new types of bridges, viaducts, tunnels, landslide walls, electrification infrastructure, passenger stops in the village. Now, we're not going to get passengers yet, but they're going to add in passenger stops, and then track age variation, and then roads. Advanced economy simulation. It's going to be a reactive ecosystem with dynamic supply and demand. So all this going back and forth between steel mill and harbor, that's going to come to an end, because once you overflow the steel mill from stuff with harbor, the loads aren't going to pay that much anymore. Knuckle couplers have been updated. Yeah, but it's a mod right now. They're actually going to add them in game. They're not in game. I'm sorry. They're going to add them as a core base of the game. Delivery order system revamps, order permanence, advanced cargo compatibility logic, incentivizing longer mixed trains, new UI for order management, and many more features. So, new UI for order management, what I read right there is they're going to be getting rid of the jobs on the table, and you're probably going to walk up to a kiosk or something on the wall. They took out the map. That map. It's no longer on the wall. But I imagine you're probably going to walk up to a kiosk and be able to look through the jobs there, maybe. I mean, that's what that tells me with the new UI for order management. Many more features to be announced. 150 plus new cargo types, track defects and maintenance, 200 plus additional hours of playtime. And we're going to get hands and non-VR, UI-based navigation for comfort players, external view and related UI features in VR. Oh, that's going to be nice. The work on the US DLC is ongoing and expected to be released at the end of Foundation Part 4. So Foundation Part 4 is all this new stuff that's fixing to come up. So probably after I get that released and all the bug fixes done, sounds like it's when they're going to do the DLC, or release the DLC rather. Ready for new Steam engines. You can also use the remote now to set your route. It will not put you on a clear track at a station, be warned. All right, sweetheart. I love you. I'm probably fixing to end the stream here in just a minute, and I'll give you a call. I gotta help Wild Fox try to get this video uploaded onto the Google Drive, so. Man, I just, you know, Spider-Man, I tried the Steam. I tried it, bro. I even went I mean, I know I started some of it on the stream, but I went offline and I went in the sandbox, bro, on VR, and I don't know, man. It's just it's too much, bro. And then I can do so much more with all the other engines in the game that I can with just one freaking Steam engine. You know, I like my long trains. I like my heavy trains. I like having 3 or 4 DE6s with a slug up in there and pulling a 1.5 mile long train, you know. All right, let me see here. Google.com/drive. Let me see here. Did it do my drive? How the frick? Go make a new folder. There we go. New folder. Fox. All right. Share it. No, not that way. Anyone with the link and editor, organize, add, and edit files. Save. Okay, let me copy the link. All right, Wild Fox, try that out. I gave you access to the editor, which is viewer, commenter, and editor. Editor has organize, add, and edit files. I do the S282 and the DE6 and do a mile long train. Yeah, but you use the locomotive remote also with the, oh, well, technically base core game you can't with the DE6, but with mods you can. I don't know, it's the whole hopping back and forth between the different engines that kill it for me. And you know, with this playthrough, I've got ultra realistic hardcore, so and self-made rules of no locomotive remote, no external view cams, no keyboard driving, you know, shit like that. So there's no way in hell I'm gonna sit here and give myself a headache and struggle even more messing with a steam and an electric engine. Nah, I don't hop. I need to show you. I mean, I'm just not a Steam guy, bro. I guess it's not manually driving it anyway. I mean, it's different if it's like Railroader or something like that, you know, where you just tell it go here and it handles everything itself. It's on Google now. Cool deal, bro. Man, thank you so much, Wild Fox. And I'm gonna hold to my word, bro. I've got you. All right. I know you say I ain't got to, but I'm going to, man.
I don't have to do anything but stay white and pay taxes. And right now, Uncle Sam can go fuck himself. Ain't got a job right now, so ain't got to pay no taxes. I run the heck out of the manual train to shunt, but you know that. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close down the live stream for tonight. It's 11:15 already. I gotta call Mrs. Tex and Brett so we can have our night talk before she's got to go to bed. And I will be back here tomorrow. I don't know when. When I get up in the morning, I've got to cut the backyard here at my father-in-law's house. So I'm going to do that and then take a shower, probably some lunch, and then go ahead and come on here. I'll start up another stream tomorrow. That way we can do some more hauling here. I see we got 4 loads going down to the harbor right here. So we'll probably pick them up and take them down to the harbor, get some more money. Because I'm broke again. $2,100. Broke again. So we've got some let's see. I'm about to spend that money because I'm gonna go back to the frickin' steel mill. So we've got the demo DH6 or DH4, DH6. What the hell? Well, we're fixing to have a DH6 with B100, but got the demo DH4. It's got its parts installed. We just got to do the service and paint it. Then we've got the demo DE2, which has been serviced and repaired. We just got to paint it. And then we still got good old Hank. If y'all remember, I think it was last episode or a couple episodes ago, we used local ownership and purchased this DE2. So need to get it painted with the demonstrator paint. So it'll look like it's ours and not DVRT's. And then it's going to take some money to get that done. So we'll be doing some farming. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you like the video, subscribe, and join us in the Discord, man. There's the link for you right there. Copy and paste it. Join us in the link. Join us in the Discord. Stay up to date. Stay in the know. Find out what's going on with the Texville community and the game streams and the trucking streams, y'all. And I try to keep everything up to date on my. I make posts on my YouTube channel, and of course in the Discord I make posts as well. So, as always, until next time, guys. Thank you guys for coming, watching, liking, subscribing, and hanging out with y'all. Much appreciated, and see you guys again tomorrow. Good night, y'all.